Ready? Afternoon, Will. Congratulations on your performance whilst you were away. How was the trip for you?
Yeah, fantastic. I think the whole tour as a whole, in the different formats of the game, was fantastic for us. Went unbeaten during the tour, which was great, and a lot of lads got really good practicing, whether it was in the nets or in the game, and bowls got overs under the belts, and batters got a lot of practice, which was fantastic.
Any particular highlights for you?
I think just making my debut was a really special moment for myself. It was, really proud walking out with the other lads, and there was a lot of senior boys, congratulating me on making my debut, which was fantastic. And I couldn't wait to get started. I found out the day before, so just that night I couldn't really sleep, and it was a great 3 days for me, and to win in the way that we did was fantastic.
What was the feeling like when you took your first wicket and got that 50 as well?
I couldn't quite believe the wicket, to be honest. I thought it was probably just shaped down like sand, but you always go up for an LBW, and thankfully the guy put his finger up. It was brilliant. The 50 was just as good as well. Just had to battle on. It was quite tough with the pink ball actually under the lights, and me and Hoddy just had a game plan of just be positive and try and get past their score and keep going as long as we could, which was fantastic, and we did that.
What were were there any differences using a pink ball under lights, or was it sort of similar to first class cricket here in the UK?
I think it was different. Pink ball is quite tough to pick up, especially when it was sort of that twilight period. And I think both teams found it really difficult. I think we played it better. We got through it with losing a couple of wickets. They lost maybe 4 or 5 wickets on both days, and I think that probably cost them in that tough little period. The longevity of it, I don't know how long it'll go on for, but it is a good idea. But I don't know what the sort of scenario is.
Obviously it was an enjoyable trip for you. How important is pre-season for guys like yourself, or for players that are playing club cricket or junior cricket as well?
I think it's massive. I think you want to give yourself the best chance of setting yourself up perfectly for the season, and I think with us starting obviously in November, it is a long process, and something that we do take quite seriously when we come in. It's only a couple of hours a day, but it is good. As a club cricketer, I still would take it just as importantly, really. The amount of effort that you need to put in during the pre-season, get yourself in shape. You don't want to be costing yourself 4 or 5 games during the season just to get yourself into it. So pre-season is really important. I think we showed how important it was out in November.